Hello, my name is Kenesha, and this is me obeying God. So, I have been asking God to tell me what it is that you want for me. Tell me what you called me to do. Tell me who I am, right? And He responded to me and called me a content creator. He told me he wanted me to be a content creator. And I laughed. I laughed the same way Sarah laughed when God told her that she was going to have a baby at her old age. And the reason why I laugh is because no shade to content creators, right? I absolutely love you. The work you do is amazing. But I just didn't see it for me, you know. Um it's a list of reasons why. But the biggest reason is I'm not consistent. Like I'll start something and stop it, or I have these excellent ideas, I don't see them through, or yeah, them the main two reasons. And so for me to be a content creator, I have to be consistent. And I don't know. But anyway, I at one point was hearing different things from God as far as what to talk about or what to record or what different subjects should be. But all of a sudden I stopped. And so then I made myself believe like, okay, well, if you're not hearing from God, then don't record anything until you hear from God. And then I start wondering if I'm not hearing from God because He already told me what to do and I haven't done anything yet. Those who know. When God gives you an assignment, He does not give you the detailed, plan. You do not get business plans with God, right? He'll tell you what to do. He'll tell you where to go, or even just go, or even just do. And while you're en route, while you're obeying Him, He then drops in the next step. So this is my attempt of being obedient so that I can hear what the next step is. So thank you for watching. But since we're talking anyway, I figure I might as well just tell you about my most recent conversation with God. So today is Saturday, February 1st, 2025. And yesterday, January 31st, I was in my room. I work from home, and my room is in my office is in my room. And God led me to watch some videos about people that has had encounters with angels. And I'm watching it, and the videos are so powerful. And the things that the people are saying is just like giving me chills because, wow, God, you're amazing. And I heard Holy Spirit ask me, do you want to see an angel? And I was like, no, of course not, but I felt too ashamed to say it aloud. So I just kind of bit my lips like this. And Holy Spirit was like, look what you're doing with your mouth. And I kind of got sad on the inside. So I didn't answer the question. I didn't say anything else. I just continued to listen to the video. So a little bit later, the Holy Spirit asked again, would you like to see an angel? And this time, I was just like, ugh. And I went to like wipe my nose. But after I wiped my nose, I put my hands on my mouth, over my mouth, which is nasty, I know, but I'm telling you what happened. But I put my hands over my mouth as to shut my mouth so that I can't answer Holy Spirit. And Holy Spirit said to me again, look what you're doing with your mouth. And finally, Holy Spirit was like, why won't you answer me? Why won't you say yes? Why won't you say no? Why won't you say yes? And I was just honest, right? You can't lie to the Holy Spirit. I'm like, I don't want you to disrupt my life. I don't want you to disrupt what I got going on, because I know after having this heavenly encounter that I will not be the same. And I just want you to change stuff around me, Just leave me be though. And Holy Spirit, he didn't respond. And then he asked me a third time, "You want to see an angel?" And this time I began to cry. I began to wail. I began to cry so hard that it sounded like I was yelling. And the reason why I was crying so hard was because I was ashamed to tell God, no, I don't want the next thing. I don't want anything extra. I don't want to do the work. I don't want to see an angel. I don't want this heavenly encounter. And he asked me why. But this time, the third time, was different from the first two times. The first two times, I held my mouth from answering. This time, I actually had an answer. The first two times, I felt like it was because I didn't want him to disrupt it, but there's always a why behind things. So Holy Spirit actually asked me the question enough until I got to the why. And the reason why I don't want to see an angel, the reason why I don't want to create content, the reason why I don't want to go further spiritually, I told God, because I don't want to mess it up. And when I said that to him, a flood of emotion just drowned me. I felt like I went under a wave, because for the first time, I understood why I was running from God. For the first time, I understood why I just won't surrender, why I just won't let go, why I just won't go all the way in. And it's not because I don't love God. It's not because I don't want to give my heart to God. It's actually the opposite. It's that I don't want to mess it up. I don't want God to put me in a place where I'm doing the work for him, I'm proclaiming his name, and I drop the ball. I don't want to drop the ball on him. I don't want to drop the ball on his people. I don't want to drop the ball on assignment. I don't want these folks' blood on my hand. I don't want to abort the mission. I don't want to poison the thing that God is asking me to do. And after I said that to him, in his most loving way, he instantly, after I started wailing again and just crying and pouring out, he, after a while, just stopped me completely. It's like I went from 100 to 0. Awkward, weird, right? I didn't know that was a thing. But I was just like overly emotional, just, I'm horrible. And then all of a sudden it was just stop. And Holy Spirit led me to understanding him, and specifically, and I wrote my notes, angelic assistance. So the Holy Spirit led me to some more videos that talked about angelic assistance and angelic allies and the different roles that angels play in our journey and our mission and our purpose. And those roles are roles of warfare, right? Our angels warfare on our behalf. They bring comfort, right? They bring provision, okay? Angels minister to us. They bring us messages from God, right? So when God really helped me understand that I'm not in this journey alone. It's not just me working for him, but it's me and all the angels in heaven. And we're all on the same team and we're working this thing together. It really gave me the spiritual confidence I needed to move forward with the next step, which is this. I don't know what the next step or the next step or the next step is, but I do know that I'm not alone. I do know that God and every angel in heaven is on this mission with me. And with that, I have peace. I don't know what your situation is or what your mission is or what your assignment is, but I encourage you to know that you are not alone, that the angels in heaven are assigned to this mission with you. Lean on them for protection. Lean on them for provisions. Lean on them for a word from God. Lean on them to minister to you. The angels ministered to Jesus after he came out of his fast. Out of the wilderness, the angels ministered to him. Lean on your angels. Listen to the Holy Spirit in you. Believe in the strength and the power and the authority that God has given you. Operate in the love that Jesus has shown us. And with those tools, we got this. I appreciate the time you have spent with me. Pray for me. I'll pray for you. And we'll keep going until we hear more from God. Thanks.